The depths of shell. I'm glad you were so restrained when it came to giving me hints, because I feel like that probably looked super painful. What's wrong? What's wrong? Didn't you like my effect? Look, I own a bunch of audio plugins. I might as well use them for something. Might as well put them to use. You know, to warm up today, I was playing Shell's Retriever. There it is. All right, that's fine. I just have to not die for the rest of today. So, hang on. Oh no. This guy needs to be a disco friend, but he's gone now. Will he come back? Okay. Understood. I know how things work. X752. Oh! Alright. That's your gameplay moment for the day. Is there a Kaiser block here? I'm really disappointed. Oh, maybe I missed a really nasty one, like just over there somewhere. We'll have to investigate that in the editor later on. Actually, I'm kind of curious. I think I might just load it up now. One sec. You got busted by the... That's fine. I'm not going to scroll further than what I've seen. Okay? What you see is what I see. So, you can see, okay, the Kaiser block there. The two Kaiser blocks there. Okay. There was no Kaiser block. And this is where I'm at right now. I've now closed Lunar Magic. Okay. What did I don't think there's anything to be busted for. I was just curious. Don't tell me, guys. I don't want to get in trouble. I'm still only new. I'm just new to the Kaizo scene. You're gonna get me blacklisted for looking in Lunar Magic. For having a peek. Yeah, you're always great value. That's probably how these things work. So I wait for it to turn around. I either get it early or I wait for it to turn around. Yeah, something like that. And then something else I don't know. I understand there's some sort of like frame rule thing where sometimes you can bounce on enemies while holding a shell and sometimes you can't. That would be an example of when you can't. So I'm thinking that I have to throw the shell into the air. It's just, you know, it's hard because sometimes you get away with it. Sometimes I watch people on stream and they play things that I've played and they get away with that. And I'm like, man, why don't I get away with that? Wait, hang on, this isn't Super Mario Maker. You gotta wait for those guys to wake up. Hey Seth, it's going good. I was very excited to watch you play Superliminal yesterday. It was a fun game. Like I said, I played it on the Switch. And so, you know, I have this mental block when it comes to playing anything FPS on a controller. But it was still really fun, even though it was hard to control. Alright, so then we throw and jump. There we go. Alright. Okay. And then where's the Kaiser block? Okay. Preview door. Alright. So we throw... A shell will fall at the same speed as me. One sec. Let's use our thinking brain. The shell will fall at the same speed as I if I have... Yeah, but if I've got the jump button held down, sorry, is what I was meaning. If I have the jump button held down, I'll fall as fast as it? Or slower? Even when holding jump, he will fall slightly faster. Okay. So does that mean then that I have to fall off and then kick it? Otherwise it won't catch up. Like, otherwise it'll always be above me. There's one way to figure this out, and that's just to do it. I mean, I can ask you, Seth. We can sit here and talk about it, but I'm going to fail. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to try and find out. It'll be fine. So I'm going to hold jump. And I fell faster. I don't know what the... Yeah, whatever. It's just, I had such a cool game. Oh man, it's all the way back here. That section was long. I mean, it wasn't that hard, but it was kind of long. I kind of gamed my way through that. I was really proud of what I'd done. But then maybe this stuff isn't too bad. Maybe it just works. Yeah, I mean, this stuff's free. That's fine. So, it's above me. So I need to kick it before I fall off. That's kind of what we determined, and then I forgot. Okay, if you throw it late, you'll always fail. Okay, understood. Alright. So, we throw, we fall. I don't know, man. It was close. Yeah, I don't know if that was close at all. Now I'm thinking about it, because I still haven't figured out the distance. I'm figuring maybe the distance might work, but I was going to catch it so low. I was going to catch it under the screen. Alright, well, that was close. That is a personal best. Judgment. No. Okay, hang on. Why am I running off? I can jump, right? That's okay. I figured it out. It took me a little while. It took me longer than most people, I would assume. So I was concerned that I was getting the bounce really low on the screen. And I can alleviate that. Oh my goodness. Let's do a jump. Let's try and do a jump next time. I can alleviate that if I start higher up, which means I'm going to jump and throw it. I'm going to jump. I'm going to throw it maybe somewhere at the peak of my jump. Maybe it'll have to do a little jump. Oh, you know, I got all night. We'll workshop some stuff. We'll see what it looks like if I throw it at the peak of the jump. At the peak of a regular ass full jump. And we'll see if I bang my head on the munches on the way down, or if the shell catches up to me before I can get under. I'm actually a little bit scared that that's going to happen, now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, it's going to be way too high. Alright, so... Yeah, I definitely... That was a tiny jump. And I threw it too early. Early, late? Threw it too late. Yeah. Had to think about it for a second. My brain still hasn't made those solid connections just yet. I still need to like consciously think really hard, and I make mistakes. Alright. This was the little jump. Ah, it's dangerous to go alone. Huh? What do you think about that? So I threw it too late. Oh! Well, that was close. I thought I'd give you a sword because my one other moderator is not always around. Not that I require a moderator all the time. All cats go to heaven. This is the closest thing to a water level in this hack. You are welcome. Yeah, so I thought, Seth, you are often here, and I know that you're a trustworthy individual. You don't have to do mod stuff if you don't want to, but, you know, just in case. Just in case. I don't know if you, like, know how to deal with mod stuff, because I certainly don't. Oh no, we're gonna get this repeating music thing. This is great. Oh. And I will admit that I've not actually ever tried, and so I'm just thinking about this in theory, and so I could be extremely wrong. And you've been here for me ranting about it with no basis in the past. Okay, so this, and then obviously I need to hook around. If you're not ready for it, I don't think I'm going to touch it. There's many other hacks for me to play. Oh no, he's back. Alright. Fast. What is this? Oh, yep. Okay, there's fish down there. Good to know. Oh, did not see the fish. Okay, so okay. Like if I can get a couple more pixels. See, what you see on the screen right now, actually, yeah, the stream is a pretty good indication as to what I can actually see in the game. But I haven't calibrated my monitor to work in underscan mode right now. So the image looks real messed up. There's separate adjustments for underscan mode that would expose the full frame. We'll do the grid. So this is what I'm lined up for. The 224p grid. You can see we've got, you know, we've got pretty good coverage. Like the bottom's cut off. Actually, maybe that's the issue. It seems like we've got all the way at the top, we've got the full outside of the grid. The bottom, not doing so good there. So let's try and remember how to get in there. Menu. Is that my menu button? That's my menu button. And then it's degauss and enter. There we go. All right. Guys, check it out. I was last adjusting vertical linearity. I wish I could pull this far enough back. So what are my buttons for this again? We don't want to adjust that. We want to go back to all the way up. Where are we going? We're going to 60 Hertz mode, vertical center, V size. All right, let me get in front of my mic here. So here we go, V size. We should be able to kind of pull this back enough. You can sort of see it scale down. We'll pull that down a little bit, and then we'll readjust the vertical center. Bring that in a tad. This is better than playing the game. So now we should have, but that's the 224p grid, which is apparently what Mario World is. So the thing is though, because, you know, it's hard to really get the corners exactly on, but that's fine. I mean, corners are not too bad. This bottom right corner, it's cut off, but what are you gonna do? It should be all right. There's no like vertical pin cushion. It's just yeah, the other one. So yeah, I can bow the sides out, but I can't bow the top and bottom up and down to kind of fit the frame. And I don't want to lose too much of the top and bottom. So anyway, what I'm doing, I'm adjusting the center. We'll go back, pull the size up a bit, just so I have the... Normally I wouldn't expose this much, but we're setting up just for Super Mario World. So we've got a little bit of the red at the top, a little bit of the red at the bottom. Sides are acceptable. I don't care about that. That's fine. So we'll go back to the game. What were we playing? Playing Super Gracie World. Let's have a look before we save the settings. Nintendo. Okay, so there we go. We made some adjustments. How's Mario looking? How's his aspect? He's looking okay? He's looking pretty wide. He's looking like a wide boy compared to what I'm seeing on stream. I guess because I did just crush the top and bottom a little bit, he is a little bit squished in. But he looks acceptable. He looks Mario-like. That's fine. Anyway. How much fun is this? Alright, let's have a look. It's all for this one little section. Oh man, I can see fish. So cool. Alright. Guys, I just gained a few pixels at the bottom of the screen. If you're using a display with adjustable geometry, like a cathode ray tube, I would suggest you optimize your settings. That's my tip for the day. My tip for the day is don't use a CRT because you're gonna lose a whole bunch of pixels. I don't know if it's gonna help me beat the level or be good, but it was a fun distraction from the pain of this level. Yeah, the other thing as well, I've seen something people used to do, like professionals used to do with video content, is they would define a safe zone, like a video safe zone of like, because all TVs, all CRT TVs, and actually even a lot of flat panels just for compatibility purposes, will have a bunch of overscan. So there's a bunch of information on the sides of the image that get sort of cropped. Anyway, I noticed in a couple of ROM hacks that I've played, people put things right at the edge of the screen. Which, you know, if you just play like on an emulator or on a flat panel that is tuned to have the full frame visible, then that's fine. But there is such thing as like a video safe zone that would define, you know, a certain amount of area at the edges that should not be used for critical information. So we go straight down, but then we jump over and then fall down. All right, now. Question is, how do we attack this? Whoops. Yeah. See, this is level number 9. And it's, you know, it's a level where you're jumping in and out of water, which, you know, you'd think, hey, at least it's not a water level. It's not a traditional water level. That'll be fine. But, I mean, you know what it's like trying to jump out of water. It's a bit difficult sometimes. That's all right. I'm not traumatized by the level just yet. Okay. But I think this isn't going to be that tight. Oh, look at that. Easy, easy. That's the easiest checkpoint I've ever gotten in my life. Okay, where do I go? What do I do now? What am I looking at right now? That's how that works. Well, and the fact that we got the checkpoint is very, very nice. It's a good sign that things are going right. Okay, I don't think I need to jump off that thing. I think I can just stay on the right and then figure out how to run over. So I don't know if I've investigated your Twitch page just yet. Like my experience with this sort of stuff, I was watching people play it for a while, and then eventually decided that maybe I should just play it. I know that's not the path for everyone, but that's what I did. Oh. Okay. I'm glad that platform respawned. How do I mean, the only thing I can think of is that I need to just, hopefully the fish that I'm trying to avoid, the one that I knocked my head on, hopefully that's out of the way and I just kind of jump straight from the platform, bounce off the urchin, and then swing on past it. Because I don't think I can swim above that guy, right? Why don't we just try? Oh, of course, you can just do this. Mr. Streamer turned his brain on. I really don't know many games. Ooh. It was really cool. I sat in his stream for a little bit and sort of watched him play Soup or Solsting. Yeah, I have beaten Invictus, that is true, but one of his viewers described it as a good D-rust hack. Oh my god. I love pufferfish in a single session. Okay, let's go. Come on, fishy boy. Oh, no. Oh no. I really don't like those fish. I mean, I almost know how those fish work, but I don't really understand it. I know that they seem to be fixed to the viewport, like they scroll with the screen, and they do change direction eventually, but I don't know what it's based on. I mean, it's based on what side of them you're on, I suppose, but they really seem to fluctuate. They have a left phase, they have a right phase. That was the end, all right. So I've just got to control the weird, I got to slow it down. I thought it was going to be one of those sections where you got to go fast because, you know, you can see that when it's out of water, it loses height. So I thought, well, it's already quite low. That was a really tight jump, so I'd better go fast. But now knowing that I actually do need it to be a little bit lower, I can take my time. It might have been Sweet and Sour, or it might have been Terminus. It was something around that era of my playing of ROM hacks, where there was one really weird fish that was hard to mount. Like, you had to have the screen in a very specific place, or it would get kind of swallowed up by a Yoshi that's embedded in a wall. Could have been a different... It might have been a Blind Kaizo race level, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Go. We're out of there. I wish I'd started the timer tonight. That would have been good. We've got to add about 40 minutes to this. Alright.